Hello, everyone. This is Creso, and I'm here for another topic. I'm going to discuss about something I watched recently, and it helped me rediscover more of who I am, about my other life experience. And when I saw this program, okay, I'm going to make it brief, about spaceships, okay, or you want to call it UFOs, diving into volcanoes, or let's say from underwater, or spaceships that's been diving into our sun through a black spot that we kind of been wondering what that is, or during the early 90s, late 80s, or whatever. But and I really something clicked in me that everything around our universe is like a house with many rooms. And that's something that, it just clicked in me again. I'm like, when you haven't read something for so long, or let's say a particular skill that you haven't done for so long, and you start reading up again, and then something start to click in you, like, wow, you know what I mean, clicking, like a memory or something. And it's like, okay, I remember this now. And then the more you talk about something, it just comes naturally to you. When I start to see patterns of different things, and different things that I've seen on TV, it got my attention, because I don't believe in coincidence. Okay, everything in consciousness is synchronicity. There are no coincidence, unless you want to feed into your ego mind. But no, none of these things are happening are anything to do with a coincidence. It got my attention about seeing these spaceships diving in to the volcanoes or mountains or the sun. And I'm like, wow, and I felt drawn into it. I felt drawn into it that I've done it before. Not through a spaceship, I don't remember, but basically going into a dimensional door that it could basically reappear right before your eyes. And I felt drawn into thinking about the images that I've seen of spaceships going into different wormholes or different doors. It's like the craving of, like, wow, I got to do this again. I've done it before. But again, not through a spaceship. It really puts me again in a different perspective about life itself. A lot of us think that life is just what you see on Earth, and whatever, you look up the sky and you don't really see things so much. But I gotta tell you that life it's truly infinite. Okay, and there's so much more than what you see on the news, or these petty problems that we focus on so dearly in our lives, or whether it's something personal going on in our lives that we have a hard time getting over. Life is much larger than that, and I'm gonna say I'm living proof to that. Okay, no, I basically look like a regular human being to a lot of people, but I know in spirit I am not of a human being. Okay, I know on my Twitter I do say I am a reincarnated multi-dimensional being. Okay, my previous life I traveled through different dimensions, not through any type of device, but through meditation. There are many different ways to travel. there are many different ways to travel through time. You don't need, I know in movies and other documentary talks about some sort of device that you could travel through time. There are other beings from other dimensions do use high technology to travel through time, but there are other ways, just like here on Earth, we travel from point A to point B driving a car. But, obviously, if you want to drive to McDonald's, you have an option. You can either drive or you can walk. It's the same thing like time travel. You don't need a machine. You could travel through meditation. Meditation is a type of meditation that I'm going to talk about that a lot of religion, faith don't really touch on that. Okay? It is possible. It is. It is very possible. It's been done in other dimensions. I truly believe human beings have the ability to do it, because I will say that you're not of your human body. You're a consciousness. See, there's no limitations to consciousness, okay? So anyway, I wanted to say what I was telling you early in the beginning of this clip, that something drawn into me. I felt so excited. I feel so excited because I just love the fact that life is so infinite. I love the fact that you could go to planet, and just is a continuation of adventure. You see, something in me clicked, and you could choose to believe me or not. That's solely up to you. Planets that you see in the universe represents a room. Earth is a room. And something in me feels that Earth is a room within a room, kind of like a Russian doll. Okay? There are other planets like Earth. Okay? Other planets have different, depends on the status of each planet, but a planet represents a room. Okay? The stars that you see out there, they're more than just gas and heat, whatever you want to call it. Okay? The stars represent a hallway, a passage to a room. Okay? The room is a planet. Okay? We all have these questions like, why are these planets are there for? What's with the star? Like why? And when I, in my Earth experience, I feel like Sherlock Holmes in a sense. I don't know. I just clues, things that you see. I have infinite knowledge in me, and so do you, because we're consciousness. I have infinite knowledge in me that I know just about every single thing that you could ever know. And you know what? Everything's coming to me because it's in me. When I start to see certain things, again, it's not a coincidence. Okay? When I start to see certain things, it got my attention, I'm like, man, it's amazing. It really is. Something got my attention, and I started thinking about it. It's like, wow, I know this. This is familiar to me. I'm rediscovering more and more of who I am. It's just truly amazing. I really am. I gotta say something here that I know to the human mind, we rely on the laws of physics. I gotta tell you, everybody, you're gonna have to ditch the laws of physics. If you want to open your mind, open yourself up, reconnect who you are, you're going to have to basically abandon your laws of physics. Your laws of physics are getting you basically nowhere. Consciousness is not bound by laws of physics. Yes, I respect Einstein, a brilliant man, but he too was open-minded about about the power of imagination. He knows that there's things a lot more than what it appears. You're gonna have to really ditch the laws of physics. Okay. Another thing too, I know a lot of us rely on proof. Seeing is believing. Everything that goes around you on earth, even you sit in your room where you are right now, everything is happening is not necessarily seen with your two eyes. You see, everything is energy. Consciousness is energy. Okay? Everything that you attract, everywhere you go, everything is connected. You're going to have to, you see, I'm expressing this to you because, one, I'm excited because I rediscovered something clicked in me about seeing these spaceships, to see that I'm excited seeing that. I know consciousness is reminding me, say, hey, look, Cresso, you remember this? You know, reminiscence of something that I do know. Consciousness is reminded itself of who it is. And that, my friends, is the beauty. See, that's another thing. I tweet this on my Twitter account about the human experience. The human experience is all about self-discovery. I truly believe what I know right now, and again, I just want to say, and listen to this very carefully. I do have infinite knowledge in me, and I'm not saying I'm the only one. You too have infinite knowledge. You see, it's about reconnecting. It's about allowing your higher self to reconnect with you. What do I mean with higher self? Again, okay, higher self is consciousness, God, source, okay? It's about allowing it, or you connected to it. So what I'm saying is that I'm rediscovering myself more and more. It's a connection. That's all it is. I'm reconnecting to myself. And I'm going to invest in exploring more, to re-explore traveling. I've never traveled in this human body, this form before, but I know it's possible. Everything is possible. I will visit these places, but I don't really have to visit these places to look at these dimensional doors or these wormholes. I could basically recreate a dimensional door. It's all about my focus. It's all about reconnecting more and more. It's about letting go of these five senses that we believe on. Okay? Your five senses are there for a reason, but you lean on it or rely on it way too much. I know that I can overcome my five senses. I understand more and more about energy and what energy does for me. Energy is movable. Don't rely all of it about what you see with your two eyes. I know in your hearts you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm excited about this, and this is a clip about me reconnecting more and more of who I am. I started this earth journey for a reason, and that is to basically see consciousness rediscover itself. Consciousness within you, within me. It's all about the experience. And I already envision myself now going from one planet to another planet to another planet. The beauty of adventure. It's just one of the gifts of infinite. Life never ends. All right. Until then, I will be back with another topic. Take care.